SMT Nation, we back. Nation, really like late breaking news in the news cycle for today. I wanted to get this out to you guys just for the sake of timeliness, but really it's probably something we'll talk more about in a future video. But let's kind of stick to, what's being rumored and speculated here. The title from Dano's article, I'll be sure to link that for you in the description. T-Mobile may be backing a play for Frontier, according to analysts. Okay, so this is heavy. I'm not going to pretend like this is not a big deal. It absolutely is. Because, T-Mobile's busy. They got a lot going on. This is quite the interesting development. Anyways, I'll be sure to link the article. It'll be in the description. And of course, ways to support the channel and the productions here are down in the description as well. Okay, so for those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you know that T-Mobile has been peaking its eye at fiber. Not so much as a fiber builder, but more so as a fiber leaser, right? So they lease fiber to their tower sites. They also sell their brand over different fiber providers. The Pilot Fiber Company in Manhattan. Then there's a couple of different providers that they sell through in Colorado as well. And we've always looked at those, those engagements as kind of T-Mobile towing the water. And I think that's where this story kind of picks up some steam. The fact that T-Mobile has said we're just testing things out, we're checking things out, we're seeing if we like this space. We're nothing in the works as of right now when it comes to owning and operating fiber. I still believe that to be the case. But lately, T-Mobile has been moving differently. They have been generating free cash flow. They're charging their customers more money for their plans. They're making better profits. And when you have better profits, you start to do corporate things like share buybacks, paying dividends, and reinvesting your capital, right? Your free cash flows. So it's gotten to the point, I think, in the wireless industry where things are quite mature and, they probably feel good about maybe growing the company in a slightly different way. And this story kind of feeds into that, right? So all those things being said, here's the rumor. There's an activist investment firm known as Jana Partners who is looking to gain stake in a fiber company. Namely, it's Frontier. Frontier is, I would say, a candidate, a prime candidate for acquisition or merger, however you want to call it. It's just a technicality. They overbuilt fiber. Their financials are weak, and they're just putting themselves in a prime position to be consumed. Now that the company that would consume them needs to be a very cash-rich company. That's where investment firms come into play. And we've seen this. A lot of companies, a lot of holdings companies are starting to invest into wireline networking to be the owners of networks. Okay, so according to this report, analysts believe that a co-investor with Jana Partners is T-Mobile. That's where this comes in here, right? T-Mobile makes the most sense according to the analyst. AT&T and Verizon are both busy. Really what it is, guys, AT&T and Verizon would both be heavily regulated. T-Mobile going into wireline really won't get regulated. It's not like they're buying Comcast or Charter. I mean, they don't have the cash to do that anyways, but that's the point. Is it would be the non-wireline owner on any level or regional level, right, coming into, possibly be disruptive using their brand. Another speculative mention was Digital Bridge, which I don't know. I know they just did something with Zayo, and there was a transaction there, but worth mentioning here, this Jana investment firm getting T-Mobile involved potentially could be. So T-Mobile didn't respond officially. We don't know if this is 100% confirmed it's T-Mobile, but I'm not sure why an analyst would be wanting to stick their neck out with any type of confidence. I say where there's smoke, there's fire. I say that this is probably T-Mobile peeking in. I don't know what type of stake they would have. 5%, 10%, 50%, I don't know. I don't think they have enough cash to go in very big, but it puts them in play to be at least a partial owner getting into fiber on a realistic, like legitimate level. But this is very interesting, folks. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. You guys think it's T-Mobile, or do you think it's a different company? If so, what company do you think it is? And of course, what's the likelihood of T-Mobile going in deep with this? It's 2023, folks. T-Mobile knows they've got to expand their business. Maybe it's time they go beyond just toeing the water. Maybe it's time to jump in. What say you? Sound off in the comment section below. While the voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard.